How are you doing today, folks? And hello, Lucas. Yeah, let's not waste any more time. Oops, daisies. Here we go. Alright, so it's more our fight, but tonight, we're just gonna be working on two. Because, like, I've already done two earlier during one of Nutty's art streams. But in my defense, one's sketched and it involves two characters, and the other one I have yet to sketch, so... Alright, so let's not waste any time, let's get started. The first one is a revenge against... Wedzen. And we'll be using their character, Kamari, kicking Donovan square in the face. Because I thought that'd be fitting, considering the attack they did. Which I will show you. Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah, this is the attack they did with Donovan. Make a single move, I dare ya. So I thought it'd be fitting Donovan getting his comeuppance after that. With this character... Oh, come on. That's where next... With this character, Kamari. Alright. Let's not waste any time, let's get started. Actually, the eyebrows should probably be... I have something to tell you. Okay, what is it, Tocurly? Your sketches are always so clean. Oh, come on. They're a little sketchy. I won't. I have been spoiled, but I will not spoil anyone else. But I will say, this game is getting rave reviews, and I say it deserves it. Yeah, I've already been spoiled, but I will not spoil anyone else. Hello, Gisiva, welcome. Only 2 attacks tonight. Mostly because I already completed 2 of them earlier during Nutty's stream. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the ending. I will not spoil it though. All I will say is that it deserves the 10 out of 10 reviews it's getting. I'm planning on getting it tomorrow. And maybe on Monday we can like do some art fight and then play a little bit of it. I don't know. Alright. Alright. Oh wait, that's not how it's supposed to. And we're listening to Pizza Tower again, cause earlier I was kind of getting drowsy, so I figured I need Pizza Tower to wake me up a little. Yeah, Pack Attack on YouTube, they got their copy early and they already 100%ed the game, which is like, damn. Which is like, it sucks I got spoiled, but like, you gotta admit, that was quick. I respect that dedication. Hello, Wonky. Just 2 art fights tonight. I did 2 earlier, plus that pizza dude Gino doodle I did earlier. I was like waiting for my dinner to cook, and then I remembered that conversation about Gino sounding like a pizza dude, and I'm like, I've got time, might as well make a quick doodle of that, and then boom. Who's the character? This is Kamari from Wedsons. They did an attack on me earlier, so I'm retaliating. There we go. Played with fire if he star again to make a spoiler. The ones I appreciate are the ones that don't put like the final bosses in their thumbnails. There we go. Boop. Yeah, like IGN gave it a perfect 10 out of 10, which is like, damn. That's unlike Red. Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, I respect the people who don't like show the final boss in the thumbnail to avoid spoilers. Okay, doing fine on that. There we go. I like this character. It's kind of giving me like luchador vibes. I don't know if that's what they were going with, but like, it kind of reminds me of those kind of wrestlers. Like, look at this. Look at the outfit and cape. Any thoughts on that Mario movie 2 leak? Okay. Yeah, I've never. That's news to me. I haven't heard of any leaks regarding the movie. I sadly couldn't get away with most. Yeah. I spoiled myself on the final boss, but not how to beat it. I'm gonna go into that one. I'm gonna go into the strategy and how to do that blind. You're not the only one. Like, I'm kind of struggling to keep up. And but like, it's good to just take a step back from our fight for just a little bit. Like, I think I only did like one attack yesterday, and spent the rest of my evening like playing Minecraft. A new mod came out for it called Nap Time, and it's honestly really good so far. Like, that added new plants, new structures, new things to build, and I'm like, well, crap. And I've also been on Chat VR looking for worlds to spend time in. There we go. Since I saw TPTO 15, this is why it happened when you mess with your timeline. Ooh. Oh no, you're getting wrist pains. Like, do Do your wrist exercises. Put some, like, apply heat on it or ice. I just, yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I decided to put 2 of my Kirby characters on the R5 profile. Uh-oh. I am struggling to keep up with R5 and there's no way to fix my attack. Yeah. Just, just, uh, just revenge who you can. That's my advice. On Old Spice of all things? I don't know. That has to be fake. Like, Yoshi's bottom lip isn't colored correctly. Yeah, Napa also works. It's their franchise. Like, do we really care about timelines in Mario? All the attacks I've got were revenges. LOL, I'm having no trouble keeping up. Common first year after. But yeah, the best advice I can give if you're feeling the burnout, take a break. Rest your wrist. Rest your wrist, rest your mind. Draw something else. Draw something you want to draw. Imagine a Kirby game where you play King Dedede, but Ado or Susie become a toddler without luck. Okay. Alright. I don't know if I'm courageous enough to... I felt the same way, but like after understanding the rules, I decided to give it a shot, and honestly, it was the most productive month I've had in terms of like drawing, because sometimes I would go, there would be long periods where I didn't draw anything, and then I feel like garbage. Alright, come on, pen, work with me. I'm just choosing characters that I think either look cool or a good idea I have to draw for a concept. That's not a bad idea. Alright. Donovan's just been getting his butt whooped this year. Oh well. There we go. The important part of art fight is to have fun. Right, exactly. Alright, let's see. There we go, and there we go. And what makes me laugh is that Pauline is the only Mario character to talk about, because all the female Mario characters do is go, oh yeah, let's go, who? Yeah, Pauline actually has dialogue. I think the AF team really learned into the after... Okay. And I feel nuts enough to even add my Zora characters into the roster of characters, though I'm split on giving alternate eye designs as I gave them dot eyes, since I felt the way I drew them doesn't seem to look right to me. They're your characters, do what you want with them. Ooh, that... There we And now, yeah, like, it's impressive how far we've come. Now the question is that gonna become like the norm? And the best part about Pauline having a full voice acting, she's dubbed in all languages. Aww! Now I'm kind of curious about what the Italian version of her sounds like. There we go. And there we go. There we go. Wait a minute, I just remembered. I thought something looked off on Donovan. Little bit of his outfit, I forgot. There we go. There we go. So I did ask earlier that would you guys be okay if I did like a stream where we did some 3D modeling instead? Because I think I'm slowly starting to get the hang of it. And I thought maybe one of these streams we can actually try making like 3D models of my Star Dolls. And hopefully, maybe someday we'll get them into VR chat. The unfortunate part is for the plugin, there's no version of it that will work with the current version of Blender I'm using, so that's unfortunate. But I think it's for like tracking eye movement, and what I had in mind is like doing like 64 character low poly kind of models. So which means I'll be using like PNG. I would use like PNGs in order to emote. No, really, guys, why everything doesn't talk? Come on, say at least one. Oh, they did 3D modeling in the past? Okay. There we go. This is too good. Oh boy, what'd you find? What the fuck? Why does your younger counterpart get to be older than all of ours? Holy shit, what the hell are those? Okay. God. Repost. That is freaking hilarious. Pauline is dubbed by Isabella Guarnieri. She did some little girl characters in the past, and from what I've heard... Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I'm better off starting off small, like low poly. Like I did manage to complete Donovan one time. But when I rigged him, I was like, I better scrap this and try something else. Then I did Onyx with the pure intent of figuring out how to put a skeleton in him. And I'm kind of figuring out how rigging works. So Donovan was figuring out how texturing works, and Onyx was for figuring out how rigging works. And after doing both of them, I think I'll be able to rig like one of my star dolls. The question is how do I switch the face textures to emote? I do know there's YouTube tutorials on that. I've been looking at those. At least in Sega, they have Bale to make many voice acting in any Sonic game since Sonic Adventure. Ooh. Okay, pretty good. Gonna have to improvise on the scarves here. Oops, okay. I think we can crop here. Alright. Alright, that's thin enough. Alright. Actually, better idea. Oh, come on. Let's see if that worked. Alright, pretty decent. Actually, I was probably better off doing this. There we go. So you only need one more follower to get. Oh wow!
I have a picture of health.
Oh what? Do I? Okay. I'm doing it. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. 2 more followers? Oh. Go. Alright. Okay, now for this guy. I think I got... I'm still wondering what this is, like, is it some sort of belt buckle, or... I don't know. I'm just... We'll sit on it for now. Ooh. Alright. So I've been thinking of, like, what to do for, like, Halloween. I thought it'd be kind of cool, like, instead of different power-ups, when you don't... When you redeem that power-up, you get, like, the different characters instead. Like, I would switch to, like, Donovan or Onyx, Ivory, Polaris, that kind of thing. And I would try my best to go into character. Like we're just passing off a controller. And I would also include Mallow too. No, don't. I do have sort of headcanon voices. The question is of how I would be able to pull them off. What I could do is try getting like a voice changer. I know those exist for like Twitch streamers and such. Okay, I think this is ready to be colored. Ooh. Okay. Another fun idea I thought of for Halloween is like, we go into VR chat, find a campfire setting, and I would just like read bad creepypastas to you guys, and then we could just poke fun at them. You said Donovan would have a Shadow-esque voice. Does that still hold up? Probably. Hello, Star Road. Welcome. Only 2 attacks tonight. Because I'm starting to feel the effect of burnout, but I also did 2 earlier. The first one is a revenge on Weddens with their character Kamari, kicking Donovan in the face over here. And the next one is gonna be a surprise, because burnout already... Oh, yeah. Give yourself some rest. Like, do something else besides drawing, like, play video games. These eyes are a little odd. I might have to zoom in on this guy. Okay. Oh, he has little eye marks. Okay. There we go. Okay, gonna center it. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see. There we go. That'll work. I don't know if it's burnout with me, but I know that yesterday I was focusing on coding in RenPy for templates for future use. Ah. Yeah, I only got one done yesterday or last night, and just spent the rest of my night playing Minecraft. I think I stayed up till like 3 a.m. But you guys don't understand. There's a lot of new fruit to discover. I gotta plant my garden. But when I saw Donovan for the first time, I imagined a more edgy version of the voice Michael Kovac does for some of his characters. My first thought was like Roy's voice in Smash Bros. Melee. Though that might be too high-pitched. There we go. Alright. Wait, their eyebrows are that color. Okay, we can fix that. Alright. I almost kind of see Anakin... You know, It needs to be, like, tough sounding. I didn't do any attacks. Like, latest defense was from an artist I added to the mass attack, and they drew me, girls, so well, and I feel like... Yeah, sometimes the people I do attack have yet... Some of them haven't responded yet, and I'm like, have they noticed? I've been working mostly on some mass attacks lately, but I kind of want to see if I can work on some quick attacks in between. Yeah, for my revenge chains, I've usually been sticking to like one, unless they're on the opposite team. But I feel like at one point I want to stop. Right. Ooh. I can do this, I swear. Here is the attack I'm talking about, by the way. Dude! That is gorgeous. Dang. Don't worry, the music will pick up. Okay. Alright. There we go. Hello there! Actually, it's appropriate music for this scenario here. Okay. There we go. Alright. Alright, alright. And hello, Roasty. Welcome. It's pizza time! Help! Alright, it's the same color? I forgot. There we go. Nope. Y'all ready to get funky? Okay. Gosh, what am I gonna do about the background? I haven't thought about background for this. Or... because I like putting backgrounds in my pictures. Is that the same color? No, it's not. There we go. Oh, whoops. No, here's the real get ready to be funky moment. This would fit perfectly on my video game music to drive recklessly by playlist. Like one of these days I wanna make a playlist and like put like an animated GIF on it on YouTube. And also like kind of like add a little story to it, you know? Yeah. Well, listen to that guitar. No, I just meant like kind of like they move on to the next one. Because, like, I had a video game playlist in mind of, like, video game music for when you're stuck on a 20-mile traffic jam. And by the end of the playlist, it plays, like, a little animation. And then it'll follow up into video game music to drive recklessly by. And the animation's just like a little car chase. And by the end of the playlist, it would end with the drivers getting like, their police photos taken. That's what I kind of have in mind. Alright. Do. All this for a big P? Eh? Oh, that's what you meant. The P rank That's what... That's what I'm... I was like, what? Did you hit enter too early? What do you mean? Oh. There we go, Pepperman. Hell yeah. What do you think, like, went through the mind of who wrote this song? It's like, okay, you're doing a boss theme for a pepper, for a sentient pepper. You don't have to go that hard. I'm gonna go hard anyway. Alright. How are we doing? Oh, we're not... Haven't reached 1 minute yet, so... Making good time. Making good time. One thing I will say about Artfight is that it's making me experiment a little more, like with dynamic posing. Like, I have to get creative with these, with the poses I'm doing. Alright. No, don't. He's the first boss. Yeah, out of 4, so I better make this count. Fair. Yeah. It's making a good first impression. I think the guy who made the song while the game was still in development made like a silly Photoshop picture of some guy with a pepper for a head and a beard. And then it turned into a legend. Ah! I think I have all the details finished with the liner, but oops. Whoa, whoa. Congratulations, that was terrible. I wish I could write music, but I'm kind of tone deaf. Yes, it gets better. Yes. That was worth the pain, right? It's worth the pain to hear that kick-ass guitar riff. No pain, no gain. I like the pain in my stomach from being empty. Yeah, lately I've been having to, like, watch what I eat, like, count my calories, etc. 'Cause I gotta lose weight. But so far, I think I've lost, like, when I first got the scale, like, 10-ish days ago, I was, like, 280. Now I'm, like, 272. So I don't know what I'm doing. So I don't know if the scale's broken or if I'm just learning something. Or maybe the pain means I'm losing weight, so I can take that into consideration. I'm pretty sure you're starving yourself. No, when I got the scale, I wasn't starving myself before I bought the scale. I can tell you that much. Fun fact, the famous Toho song, You and Owen Was Her, was used in premiere versions of Pizza Hut's Final Battle. I would have to listen to the track. Because that does sound pretty funny. Oh yeah, and it's good so far? Well, that's pretty good. I hope they released... Did they release, like, the American dub? Because, honestly, that's one of my favorite... Because that show has my favorite US dubs. Because it just sounded like the voice actors were just having a lot of fun with their characters. Oh, that track. Okay. I believe so, because Pizza Hut was based off Japanese Ronald McDonald, who sang a remix of that song. Okay, that I didn't know. I didn't expect Ronald McDonald to be tied to Toho in any capacity. Oh, they got recasted. Well, are they at least having fun with the role? Like, do they... Like, are they giving it their all? I think so, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know there was a... I know there was a Japanese Ronald McDonald ad where he's like, "Ran, ran, ooh." And I only know about it because of, like, YouTube poops out there. And they remixed it to, like, sing the fun song from SpongeBob. Like, "Lan, lan, 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 lan." Alright. I know that one from Earthbound Poke Meets Business remix. Oh god, sweets! That's another thing I need to cut back on. In Miami? That's odd. Oh well. I should probably color this a little bit here. Oh, Danny, hello! Thank you for gigantifying that giant mallow. Yeah, Donovan's getting Donovan just keeps getting clobbered in my art revenges, but like it's for the show. It's for context. Okay. But to make it up to him, he's gonna be the first one to be modeled in 3D. Right, it's for the content. I will say though, should I ever finish the 3D models, I'm gonna take them for a test spin alone. Off stream. To see what the general public... Just to like get my name out there or something. Some Brazilian dubs are made in Miami. They're usually not very good though. Uh-oh. Oh, that is kind of interesting though. It's for character development, maybe. Yeah, kind of. Like Onyx, he got really beat up, but he got really beat up. He shouldn't have been a villain. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like direct correlation between the attack he got. Yeah, this is the revenge I'm doing this on. So, in a way, Donovan kind of earned that kick to the face. Right, exactly. He brought it on himself. He chose violence, so he's gonna get violence in return. There we go. Okay. Okay. What's it like sneezing? What's it like sneezing just once? I like how some of Onyx's interactions in the Revenge are the other characters questioning. Yeah. I mean, wouldn't you? If you saw someone like add like a few chicken legs and a burger patty to their mint chip ice cream sundae, you'd be like, what the fuck? I think I'm just gonna go sneezing once ain't that special. I guess it's just because I have like allergies. I have a sensitive nose. I don't think I'm gonna... There we go. Oh my goodness! Squidward! Get this ragdoll out of here! He just added whipped cream to this Krabby Patty and now he's sprinkling Tahini seasoning. What is wrong with him? Draw Esme committing food crimes with Onyx. The more the merrier. Let's see. No, not that one. We're looking for a radio player. Eh, that wasn't what I was hoping for. What I want to do is like make action lines. I said I didn't want a complicated background yet. Here I go. Love my little Sparkle. He's a gremlin as she is a lady. Aw. There we go. Okay, but I think we can... Alright. Almost to 1 hour. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go, and then... Okay. Let me see if I'll be able to... Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think we can... Nah. Oh. That's pretty good. Alright. We can use that for the color shading, and then... I'll put this back here, color then shade. Alright, so far so good. Sometimes you just gotta say screw it and just cover it all in shade. Alright. That should... There we go. Alright, that's all of it, and then boom. There we go, and then... There we go, we're getting somewhere. actually, that kind of works. Alright. Alright, that... I think we're getting to the finishing touches. This song was actually going to be used for the Don't Make a Sound level, believe it or not. Really?
Help! Save me!
Oh my god, you're right.
Save me!
This is the first time I've saved. Oh, gracious. Alright. But I can see why they didn't use it for that level. It's too cheery. Like, how are you supposed to be afraid with this upbeat jam? Wait. Drop shadow, like a drop kick. Then merge the layers. Maybe we can add, like... It was called What's on the Kids Menu, referring to the fact it's sucky cheeses. Oh, okay. There's also like a hidden cube in the game in reference to Mort the chicken. But it was like really hard to find / get to. There we go. Alright. Alright, now for the finishing touches. I'm guessing there was going to be a cheery side as well as a scary side. Well, that could have been interesting, but what we got is pretty good too. Do. Alright. Not bad for an action shot. Right, we'll just export that. And then we'll begin our attack. But first. This needs an icon. We'll export that as Borb. Okay, replace it anyway. Alright. And we'll begin our attack. Kimahri drops in. After witnessing being his usual Kimahri to say. Hope you like it. And that's definitely full size. And And that's also full body. What do you mean it's too big? Really? Okay. Shrink it down by 90. Just a tad. Can't believe it. On my Windows computer, nonetheless. Alright. There we go. And as a clean, fully shaded pattern abstract with polish. Friendly fire at 90... A 98.25. Submit attack. And boom. Alright. We can cancel that and we can cancel that. Alright, and now back to the main stage. So as you can see, I have a blank canvas because I had one character in mind when it came to like what was their character? Funny Hoo Hoo Man. I saw their princess character and I was gonna draw that, but then I saw this character and I'm like, welp! Change of plans. So we're gonna draw him instead. Like, I see Cloud Person, I know what to do, kind of. So we're gonna be starting this one from scratch. And I think I have an idea of what to do because there's a night mode and a day mode. So, old man Nimbish, you kids get off my Cloud! Old Cloud yells at man. Alright. Okay, better... He does look like King Nimbus almost, just without the frilly collar. And thinner. Alright. Alright. Fun fact, I had an idea for 2 Nimbus characters. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think I might have made that a little too... There we go. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can play around with like the foreground and such. Like a major talketh to thine hand kind of deal. I love his mustache. Alright. Let's focus on his body for now. Cause like what I'm trying to do is make him look like he's floating. There we go. Alright, pretty good. Okay. Let's get a closer look at this guy. Alright. Okay, alright. There we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Alright, I think we got the sketch. Now... No, let's... You know, I wish this little arrow thing would appear for more than a few seconds. Oh well. Yes, that'll do. Yeah. Again, it's like another one of those, this is just a wad of cheese. Don't have to go too hard. F you, I will. The Vigilante, I believe he's called. All these tracks, they didn't have to go hard, but they damn well did, and they made one of my favorite soundtracks ever. The Vigilante was going... I believe that, honestly, because, like... He has... It seems like he has a lot of background. Like, this sounds like a boss fight for, like, an anti-hero. I feel like the... Yeah, we don't need to go this hard, but what if we did anyway? Yeah... Well, the song was created with a Western type of feel. Generally, initially, you don't know if the Vigilante was decided as a boss at that time or not. Well, however way it happened, you gotta admit it's a pretty cool boss fight. Let's see. I love these giant Mario-esque, Bomb-Mob King-esque mustaches. Oop. The soundtrack as a whole is great, especially seeing these go from early development to where they are now. Yeah, like the character selection screen wasn't part of the original game, but once they added the noise update, then they brought it back in, because the noise was originally going to be the player too. And he was just like a boss until the update. But I like it when that happens. They have the update is just the leftover stuff they couldn't get in time. Like with Cuphead, with the Gentleman Spider that unfortunately never made it to never made it into the game, they reworked it as into a completely new character. That being Charlie Leftlegs of the Moonshine Mob, which is still one of my favorite Cuphead characters. I still have a little figure of him on my shelf right now. It's a U2's figure. Like, as soon as I saw them offer that, I'm like, yup, it's coming home with me. Let's have him bend this way. Okay. There we go. Boop. Yeah, this is another one of my favorite tracks. Another fun thing about it is that, like, they sample from other games, like that "Come On" was from a Sonic game. Yeah, it bumps. It bumps harder than bumper cars. Okay, I forget what. Okay. Oh, I should probably save this. Cloud. He is Cloud. Ooh. Alright. Go. Cloudy with a Chance of Memes. Oh no, that's probably the next movie. Watch that be the next sequel to Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. The Meme Machine. Or whatever, I don't know. Like, speaking of which, did you hear they removed Influencer Smurf from the Smurfs movie? I'm not mad or anything, that's just kind of funny. Yeah, I didn't either, but then I just heard they removed Influencer Smurf, which, you know what? Whatever. There we go. I feel the guy who made the food machine learned from last time. We can only hope. Yeah, there was. When I heard about it, I'm like, no, that is definitely a product of our time. Smurfs don't need influencers. They barely have technology. That just seems so very unfitting, and it just dates the movie like cheese. Or even bread. Well, Idol Smurf I can kind of understand. Like, you can interpret that as any way you want, like idol of worship, sacred idol, whatever. I'm so resistant to anything that feels like it immediately. Yeah, I kind of like like using the phrase hashtag this and that. Like when you try to make it relatable to the current youth, you ironically just make it dated. And one episode is called Tropey McTropeface, and it already feels dated. Oof. Big oof. Okay. Like, I remember when the new Powerpuff Girls showed, where Bubbles had, like, this Mojo meme generator. And they were, like, really old memes, like, Icon has world, or, oh, such scary, this and that. And it's like, you're a little late. That's the thing with memes, like, they can come and go pretty quickly. Some memes do have everlasting power and are welcome when they come up, though. Yeah, that is true. Let's see, what would be one of them? CDI. Oh, those never get old. Wholesome meme? Oh, one of my... I forgot what I was gonna say. Darn it. One of my favorite things is when the person behind the memes, like, uses their fame for good. I forgot which one it was, but one of them, like, used their meme to use their fame and fortune to help people. There we go. That brings up a good question. What's your guys' favorite meme? I believe you know mine. It's Taste the Rainbow, motherfucker. I still need to make, like, an alert with that. Me too. There we go. Oop, not that color, not that color. Okay. Well, yeah. There's a lot of good ones to choose from. Oh, those little... I unironically made him cute with those little eye highlights. Oh no. This is such a grumpy old man. I love him. I don't know him, but I love him. Yeah, he's got that King Bomb Bomb stash going on. Old Cloud yells at man. Cursed to be cute. I wouldn't say that. Have you remember Bowseretta? Remember Fawful's Soul? Yeah, he's handsome. We'll just fill the sleeves and such with void. So I've been thinking about getting like... So the Walmart close by... No, Bowseretta, when Cackaletta possesses Bowser. And Fawful's Soul is like the final boss of Bowser's Inside Story. Neither of those are cute. They're terrifying. So what I had in mind... So anyway, I've been thinking about getting like a VR headset, because my folks and I agreed that I could use one for like exercising purposes. I just think... But I also want to use it for like VR chat, and I need to make sure my computer's strong enough to do that, to handle it. Right, ugly, but definitely not cute. Either I can get like a better graphics card for my computer, or... Well, I'd be playing a video game, but I also wouldn't be just sitting down. Yeah, most of them are cute. Alright. They're peck implants. Okay. So what I had in mind is combining both the night and day cloak. There we go. Makes the bleach go down easier. Good heavens, you guys. Let's not talk about that. Okay, I'm wondering... Maybe I can finish this hand, actually. Alright. There we go. Yeah, don't drink actual bleach. For heaven's sake. Don't do that. This has been a PSA from Twitch. There we go. Oh no, was that on the wrong layer? Alright. Because my brother uses a VR headset. And he said it was pretty decent. Oh. Wrong layer! Courses. Alright. Okay. I do believe we can begin the background. And I do have an idea of what to do. Believe it or not. Not on that layer, though. Should have made it more clear, but here's some mind bleach for chat. Old Clown Man, does he have an... I believe he does. Elder Nimbus. I think he might be a Mario Party character. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Nimbus is a mysterious old herdsman that lives in the highest peak of the Nimbus Kingdom. He's lived there for more than a century and was once the former king of Nimbus Land. With his grandson Mallow now bearing the throne, as a retired herdsman, he watches over a large group of Yoshis in Aurora Heights. However, despite living for so long, Nimbus has never felt any sort of fulfillment, as his past has left him scarred, where he experienced a lot of bloodshed and brutality in order to be where he is now. Damn. His character arc will focus on exactly what happens in those years of youth. At his current state, he mostly maintains his own plot of land, separating himself with the rest of the world, including his relatives. However, Celestine and Selena often check on him, since they've been acquainted for the longest time. I picked a good one! A Nimbus character. Oh man, I hope there's... Oh man, what? Poor dude. We gotta give him some hot chocolate or something. Okay, with that backstory in mind, I actually have a better idea when it comes to his club. I was gonna do like both sunrise and sunset, but now I got a better idea. What if I drew him with some lightning bolts instead? Okay, in that case, we need to... some clouds. Thunderbolts of lightning! Pikachu, use your Thunder Smash! Alright. Weds and saw your revenge? Good. There we go. I think so. Maybe. Okay, now... maybe not that one. Time to make some lightning bolts. good, pretty good. Well, let's see if we can make them... Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, let's see. We're supposed to get a lot of storms next week. Like, the weather's been interesting this summer. Like, right now is a high of 65 in July. Had a storm the other day. Oof. I hope you're doing okay. Alright. Okay, in that case. Then we'll just do this. We good. The fire alarm has been going off a lot lately though, and we live down the street from a building it's perched on top of. Oh. That's bizarre. Okay, feather. So we hear it. Thank you, Classic. Ooh. Alright. There we go. Alright, and then... Just page text the volunteers, oh dear. Ooh, there we go. Okay, and then... let it look epic. Alright, let's see what the... Pretty good. Alright. Yeah, okay. I want to get rid of a little bit of that. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I got another idea. Light bulb. This will make sense in a bit, I promise. Alright. Some quick rain. Some good old rain. Okay, I'm gonna merge this down and I'm gonna reduce the lighting just a bit. Yeah, okay, we're getting places. So I will... There we go. No, I meant to. Come on, don't do that to me.
Help! Save me!
Good idea!
Oh save me!
Yeah. Yeah, alright. I believe we're ready for the finishing touches. Ooh. That's a little too much distance. Alright. Merge those layers now so we can... Alright. Looking good, thank you. Oh, wait a minute. Not quite. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Maybe reduce that down just a tad. There we go. That's film grain you're looking at. And I think... Ooh, wait a minute. This is still a tad big. We'll have to reduce it down by 60%. Okay, that should work. Now we'll export. Alright, and then... Oh, I didn't have to reduce it down that much. We'll call that... We'll just call that Old Man. Alright. Alright, now we will launch... We shall launch an attack. Elder Nimbus. Oh, weird. Who knows what? But just hope he's. Maybe Nim. Hope you like it. And has definitely full body. Please let it be the right one. Alright. I haven't checked. But I'll definitely check. Scene, elements, design, layout, and it's got polish. And with a grand total of 77 points. Success. Alright, pretty good. Danny? Oh. It's about time Ivory got attacked. He looks so confused too. Aw, look. Happy art fight. Thank you, Danny. I love it. About time Ivory got attacked. Read the description. TD50 was delighted to meet Ivory. Ivory doesn't seem to share the enthusiasm. Took a while to warm up to him. And that's only after it got cleared up to TD that TD is a star spirit like him inhabiting that drone rather than something more like one of Smithy's weapons. Ooh. I see. Very nice. Thank you. Alright. And it's only been 2 hours, but like I said, I think today was gonna be a pretty short stream. Because, like, I'm starting to feel the burnout. And I better relax my drawing muscles before that happens. So we're gonna call it here tonight. But be sure to be on the lookout for Monday. I'll make an extra long stream on Monday to compensate for that. Like, say, do a little art fight pieces and then maybe Donkey Kong if I can get the game. Alright, we'll do that. But in the meantime, you guys take it easy. Stay hydrated and whatnot, and get a good night's rest. Don't go to bed at 3 a.m. like me. But yeah, take care. And if you're starting to feel that burnout, just take time and relax, okay? Catch you later.